Thank you for the time given to me. My name is Anjelina Fono. I'm from grade 11 ISOS 5. Here I will present the result of a scientific work that I have completed entitled The Impact of COVID-19 on Students' Achievement in grade 11 ISOS 5. Regina Pacis Bajawa High School. The first abstract. Can COVID-19 greatly affect students' achievement in grade 11 ISOS 5? Regina Pacis Bajawa High School. The purpose of this study is to understand the impact of COVID-19 on students' achievement in grade 11 ISOS 5, Regina Pacis Bajawa High School, and can find out how to prevent COVID-19 from the result of this study. Show that how to prevent COVID-19 must be in an effective way. The results of this study also show that online learning caused by COVID-19 can improve students' learning achievement because in this only way students can support education for the future of students. The obstacles faced by students in the online teaching in the learning process at home are due to the rampant coronavirus. Here I used 3 keywords, namely COVID-19, school, and education. Chapter 1 Introduction 1.1 The current background. In the general world was shaken by the COVID-19, which reportedly originated from the city of Wuhan, namely China, saying that this was a global discovery because the transmission of this virus was very fast and most of the Indonesian countries had taken harsh measures to reduce profit, namely masks, used a mask to maintain cleanliness, keep your distance, and hold school closing. For that, we must comply with the regulation recommended by the government. The coronavirus is very dangerous. The impact on government education has temporarily closed all schools across the country to limit the spread of the coronavirus. Even though schools have closed, while the government is still trying to get all students to get learning or get knowledge. For it, the government finally recommends a distance learning program or online learning. This is done so that teachers can reach students from education budget during the school close. The existence of online learning or distance learning is indeed very good, but There are some obstacles or problems experienced by students and teachers of Regina Pacis Bajawa High School, grade 11 ISOS 5. These problems include master of technology. There is still a lack of additional internet, database, and working hours which are not limited for teachers because they have to communication with others, teacher, parents and students. 1.2 Problem formulation 1. The impact of COVID-19 on students' achievement in grade 11 ISOS 5, Regina Pacis Bajawa High School. 2. How to prevent COVID-19. 1.3 Research objectivitas. 1. Understand the impact of COVID-19 on students' achievement in grade 11 ISOS 5 Regina Pacis Bajawa High School. 2. Know how to prevent COVID-19. 1.4 Research benefit for students is the application of online learning is an effective way so that students to continue to get learning from teachers. The application of online learning, async model, and other application is expected to provide a pleasant learning experience from home to students so that students' learning achievement increases and students will be more motivated, the more interested to learn. Chapter 2 Theoretical framework. In connection with the discussion of the theoretical framework contained in the proposed research or preparation of scientific paper entitled The Impact of COVID-19 on Students' Achievement in Grade 11 ISOS 5 Regina Pacis Bajawa High School. The impact of COVID-19 on high school students' learning at Regina Pacis Bajawa High School, especially for class 11 ISOS 5. One of which is doing or implementing online learning or online is learning that is applied by the teacher when there is a discovery of the coronavirus. Lesson from being implemented through Google Classroom and other applications. This application can monitor the achievement mention of all students' learning achievement is proof success of achievement. How much value is obtained by the individual because of the effort or hard work in implementing student learning takes in the form of conversation or cognitive. Chapter 3 Discussion. The impact of COVID-19 on students' achievement in grade 11 ISUS 5 Regina Pacis Bajau High School is that for now the government has temporarily closed all schools in all countries, especially in Indonesia, to limit the spread of the coronavirus. The government has finally recommended a distance learning program or online learning. Media of learning online is very diverse, and the diversity of media is always growing. It really helps teachers in the learning process in the classroom. The teacher can also take advantage of learning media by providing online quiz-making applications. There are many quiz applications that provide convenience and especially to get information on students' work with attributes related to the work of the problem. To carry out distance learning or online, you are required to have an Android phone because this online development will facilitate the online learning program. The existence of an online learning programs is indeed very good and effective, but there are still obstacles or problems experienced by students. These problems are the master of technology. What is still lacking in the addition of internet quota costs and work hours are not limited for teachers because they have to communicate with parents of other teachers and students. To prevent the COVID-19 pandemic is to follow all the regulations that have been set by the government by implementing online learning. Using several applications, it is hoped that it can provide a pleasant learning experience from home to students so that student achievement can increase. In the end, students will be more motivated and more interested in learning. Chapter 4 concludes. 1. Conclusion. The existence of COVID-19 that has hit the whole world, one of which is the state of Indonesia itself. The government has recommended distance learning or online learning programs so that students continue to carry out teaching and learning activities or KBM as usual, even though these activities are carried out from their respective home. The application of online learning can provide experiences. Learning from home is fun for students so that students' achievement can increase, and in the end students will be more motivated and more interested in learning. 2. Criticism or suggestion. With a situation like this, let us pray together and comply with government policies and directives to remain silent at home, to keep our distance from other people, in order to prevent the transmission of the corona or COVID-19 virus. And we as students don't give up and must remain enthusiastic in doing online learning for our own future. Thank you.